Hey guys, Forex Capital here. Today, let's talk about Bitcoin. But before we move into Bitcoin, I kind of wanted to touch base with the dollar. So, looking at the US dollar right here, if we draw some fibs, it looks like we are getting touching right above the 61%. So, this is a very important level. This is the golden ratio. So, I wouldn't do anything right now with the dollar because we're right here. I want to see some conviction either way before I even make a move. Now, the USD lately been treated as a carry currency because of the Fed's unique position that is starting very consistent rate hikes. That's why we've seen all this massive rally, because they've been pretty consistent with that. That means if risk aversion is going to drop the interest rate forecast, this will eventually start dropping. Now, because we've been using the USD lately as a rate hike. Now, if people are going to leave the USD, that goes hand in hand with liquidity. That makes people go to the euro. So now let's take a look at the euro right here. Euro USD. However, looking at the Euro USD, this is not looking very enticing at all. I mean, this is I would consider, depending on from what time frame you're looking at it. I'm in the daily chart right now. This is an inverted head and shoulders, but now I like it when they are symmetrical. This is not starting to get all sloppy, so I don't like this head and shoulders at all. Now, if people leave the USD, they'll go into the euro because that was the reason why they made the euro as an alternative. However, the euro has a lot of issues, especially with Italy. Just like Greece back in 2012, they wanted to withdraw from the EU just because they said, hey, we just want our own currency back and we don't like the ECB. Now, also, Italy said that if they don't get the level of growth they expected, they would go ahead and continue the public spending. That will push their deficit, surpassing their GDP ratio and surpassing their global growth pact target. And that could be a global threat if they withdraw from the euro. So who knows what's going to happen, so just be careful if you're in the FX market. So now let's take a look at a Bitcoin really quick. Let's see where we're at. So now this is not doing anything right now. Pretty much is dead. We are in this tight range at the moment. Let's go down to a 4-hour chart, see what we're seeing here. So looking at the 4-hour chart here, this, like I said, this doesn't look very enticing. If we draw some fibs here, we are in this tight range, and then now we're also starting to get the moving averages getting pretty close to each other. So now every time we get the moving averages close to each other, what happens is we have a massive move. So kind of like how we had it down here, the moving averages, they start getting close to each other and we had that massive move, and same thing right here. So right now it could go either or. I'm going to stand aside because I do not like Bitcoin at the moment. It could go either way and it doesn't look very bullish at all.